Hello everyone, my name is Kelsey Copel and I'm a user experience researcher with the Accessibility User Research Collective, or the AURC, based out of Shepherd Center Rehab Hospital in Atlanta, Georgia. When not sharing video content, the screen shows a bright slide with green accents titled Best Practices for Feedback from Participants During Exploratory Studies. It includes the gray AURC logo and a picture of both the AURC UX researchers, myself, Kelsey Copel, a woman with a pink top and certified speech-language pathologist, as well as Delaney Cowart, a woman with light brown hair and certified in accessibility core competencies. At the AURC, we partner with large companies across various industries to gather insights into the accessibility and usability of their products. You've been sent this video because you're a participant in one of our upcoming studies. Our focus is on gathering feedback from individuals with disabilities who are part of the AURC network, because we believe that real-life experiences from actual users are essential for producing reliable expert results. In our studies, we often conduct remote usability tests where participants explore technology and provide feedback as they navigate. To ensure we capture valuable insights, we've created a guide specifically for our participants who are in a study to explore and navigate a website or app. The aim is to provide clear guidance on the kind of feedback we're seeking. Today, I'll be sharing clips from a video that Delaney and I created to roleplay as a participant and researcher in an AURC study. Delaney will be navigating the Shepherd Center website to find more information about the sports teams at Shepherd and how to sign up for one. She provides insightful and honest commentary throughout her navigation. She outlines her actions, tells us her expectations, shares her likes and dislikes, and identifies areas for improvement. Let's get started. Hi, Delaney. Thanks so much for joining this study today. As you know, we're going to have you take a look at the Shepherd Center website. Shepherd Center is in Atlanta, Georgia. It has sports programs for people with physical disabilities. So today you are going to want to find out more information on how to join and what the practice schedule looks like. So I sent you a link, and when I let you go, you're going to share your screen and just explore this website as you would if I weren't here. I do want you to talk me through what you're thinking as you complete this task on the shepherd.org website. This helps me kind of understand things that pop out to you as interesting, confusing, what you like, don't like. So just go as you normally would, but it's helpful when you think out loud.
The sports and recreation therapy. I don't need any therapy right now, but the sports makes me think this is the right way to go.
Okay.
And then going through, there's more tiles. It's very tile heavy, where there's like a picture and then a caption and then an action item, which I like kind of the organization of everything that way. Recreation therapy, I don't need that. I think sports teams is where I want to go, so I'll learn more about that. And you said I want to learn how to join the team, is that correct? And find out, what else was it?
Yep, you want to find out more information on how to join and what the practice schedule looks like.
Okay. So Shepherd Sports, they have 10 sports teams. I'm kind of just skimming at this point. Joining a team. Okay, so this is what I want. I like these, how this text is separated with big, bold. But when I go to joining a team, I immediately see like call this number or email. So I don't see any like form of any sorts where I could just automatically join. It seems like I have to get in touch with somebody, which isn't my preference, but if it's between 9 to 5 work hours, I would probably call. Otherwise, I think that's when I would use the email address.
Okay, so you were expecting to see some sort of form or a link to a form to sign up or get more information about that?
Yeah, I think like I would want to see some sort of like form where I can just fill it out, say I'm interested, and then they contact me instead of me contacting them. That way they could have more information about like what sorts of teams I'm interested in and what my activity level is baselined at and that sort of thing. So kind of disappointed I don't see that, but it offers multiple means of contacting somebody to learn more. Again, I wish there were more like bullet points here instead of just this long text list of things. Just
Okay.
helps me break it down a little bit better in my mind.
Okay. So each of those teams you would like in a bullet point because it's easier to read.
Yeah, just like with lists, I read lists better when they're kind of vertically aligned rather than horizontally on a page. And I found the practice schedule. Um, and I would probably, if I had like a sport in mind, and like I said, I'm interested in soccer and swimming, maybe track, I would look for the practice days and practice frequencies first. But if I'm not like partial to any sport, I would probably go to like practice day and see which days work best for me. Um, and some of these are TBD, which I'm assuming I might need to use that phone number or email address to learn more about these more variable practices like water skiing and track and softball. Um, but yeah, I think
What do
that
you think about the layout of the practice schedule as it is right now?
um so my eyes first wander to the first column on the left, and when I'm reading through these, I really don't know what they are. Like they've got their own names. So I almost want the team name and the sport to be switched so I can see like go exactly to the sport that I'm looking for because I do think that's the most important part here. Um, and then have the team name second because if I'm looking for a specific sport, I might not know that Shepherd Spinners is track.
Sure, sure.
But I think everything else looks good. I'm almost wishing there was like a floating header here, like where if I scroll down the page, I can't see the header anymore.
Mhm.
So if that would like float at the top of the table as I'm scrolling, I think that would be helpful.
Okay, great. That kind of takes us through our tasks for today. So overall, would you recommend using the shepherd.org website to find out more information about how to join their sports teams and find the practice schedule?
Yeah, I would. It was pretty easy to find. It was on their main website, just right as one of their tiles right here. So I
Mhm.
think it was really easy to find. I would just kind of want more um, availability to me to sign up for a team rather than just like calling somebody for information. But I think it was a really easy website to navigate overall.
Sure. Okay, well, thank you so much for your time and providing such insightful feedback. It's really helpful so that we can improve the accessibility and usability of this website for users like you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Delaney gave us a fantastic example of how to provide feedback to researchers during navigation on a website. While she explored as she would if she were on her own, she made sure to voice the thoughts she had both before the discovery and the actions she took during, as well as her opinions on the content that she engaged with. We understand that people may use their technology differently, and each person has unique opinions and experiences. We do not expect identical feedback to Delaney's. Instead, this guide hopefully provided examples of ways you might think out loud during your own study. Your individual perspectives and insights are incredibly valuable in helping us improve the accessibility and usability of digital products for everyone, and we encourage you to express them openly and honestly as you navigate through the websites and apps in our studies. Thank you for tuning in, and we're excited to have you in this study.